Hi everyone, my name is Sharna. You might already know me from my Instagram account at @sweetsharna. I live in West Sussex by the sea with my family and our cute little dog Luna. I've been crocheting now for around 8 years and designing for about 5 years. My favourite things to crochet at the moment are blankets, scarves, hats, anything cozy related. Sirdar first contacted me back at the beginning of summer and asked if I would like to design the blanket for the next Crochet Along, which was very exciting. I knew instantly that the blanket had to be very much my style, using some of my favourite techniques and colours. I also knew that it had to be unique to Sirdar and relatively easy, so everyone can join in, whether you're a beginner to advanced crocheter. So my inspiration for the Winter Berries blanket, I knew instantly that the blanket would be going live around autumn time. And also when I received the Hayfield Soft Twist in the yarn in all 18 shades, a lot of the colours that popped out at me reminded me of this walk I took with my family this time last year in these stunning gardens. I was surrounded by lots of autumn tones. I was surrounded by berries in the trees, surrounded by the autumn leaves falling on the floor, by all the autumn glows basically everywhere. So I wanted to incorporate those shades into my blanket. So that's when you will notice I have used a lot of bobble stitches throughout the entire blanket. So that is to give off the illusion of berries. So there's a lot of bobble stitches along with puff stitches, again to give the illusion of berries. I've also incorporated some loop stitches which remind me of a fern tree. You've got some X stitches and some lemon peel stitches and some triple crochet stitches, crocheting into the back loops to just give a really warm autumn texture. The materials you will need to make this blanket is you need to make sure you've got all 10 shades of your Hayfield Soft Twist, which I really enjoyed crocheting with. It was a lovely, lovely soft yarn and really lovely to hold while I crocheted. You'll need your 4mm crochet hook to complete the blanket. You might like to use a 5mm only for the starting chain, but make sure you do switch back to your 4mm hook. You might like to use stitch markers so you can keep track of how many stitches on each rows you've made so far. You need a sharp pair of scissors to snip your yarn when you're finished with it, and a really good yarn needle to weave in those ends. So the blanket measures around 160 centimetres in length and around 95 along the top and bottom. So it's a really lovely blanket. You can wrap it around you, snuggle underneath it in front of the sofa while you're watching a movie, having a lovely hot drink, crocheting at the same time. I want it to give off a really lovely warm cozy feel. So also some of my design process with that autumn walk in mind, it was time to work out what colours would look lovely next to each other on the blanket. So I have some lovely little balls here. I've also made some swatches to see which crochet stitches I like best, and especially crochet stitches that have got an autumn theme in mind, such as this lovely X stitch, looked really great in the olive green colour. Bobble stitches, again, which remind me of the berries, look great in all the rich berry colours, in the purples and the reds. We've also got the fun fee stitch. So the fee stitch I really loved because it's a really fun stitch and it was a really great way to really showcase some of the colours, especially against the ivory. And then you have got the lovely loop stitch, which is one of my favourite stitches. And this to me is just a really cozy stitch. It just really shows off like the autumn tree vibes. It reminds me of like the Christmas tree branches. So that is the loop stitch. So, and also we have the lemon peel stitch again, which just gives a really lovely warm texture. So before you get started, you might want to join the lovely Facebook page, which is the Sirdar Make Along group. You'll meet fellow makers over there. It's great for helpful advice, tips. It's great for supporting each other, for sharing progress pictures. So I can't wait for you all to get started, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all next week for week 1.